What's up, y'all? What's up, people? It's Don the Average Joe coming at you. Actually, here at Best Buy. I had to come to Best Buy a little while ago to come get a few things. I had to come get a FlexPod DX tabletop tripod for my camera. Because I bought this one right here from off of Amazon, right? I mean, it works, right? But it's kind of flimsy, and it doesn't satisfy me at all, So I have to get something a little more sturdy, right? So this one I got right here is very sturdy. The neck it swivels, and it's and it fits very, very nicely in my palm. It actually holds the camera very sturdy. And the next thing I had to get was my phone case. Of course, outdated. I had to get something up to date. So I got this one right here. It's like a holster for the phone. It has the clip on the back and clip on my belt, and it has a kickstand. Which is what I'm looking for my iPhone. So that's basically what I got today. So I'm about to head on out of the parking lot of Best Buy and stop by a supermarket, get a few things for the house before I go home. So I was I'm about to head out of the parking lot, got a Mazda cranked up and whatnot, and head out of the parking lot, and I saw the new BMW X7. It's pretty nice. Look at the grill on that thing. All right, they're pretty nice. And this one, I think, the 4.0 liter version. New BMW X7 X-Drive 4.0i. It's supposed to be very nice. I'm hoping that one day I can do a review on one of them, or possibly buy one of them, because I think the price range on them things, they're going between $70,000 and $100,000. $70,000, which is the probably base model, X7, or the top of the line model, which is about 100 grand. 7-seater, of course. Actually, it's both. You can get it with the 2 bucket seats in the back, right? Or you can get an optional where you have the bench seat, which sits 3 people in the second row, and then 2 people in the third row. Just like my Mazda. My Mazda here, it's a 7-seater. The rear seats doesn't fit as much people. You probably can only fit like 2 children in there. 2 grown children. Other than that, the third row seat fits 3 people comfortable. The seats, they go back and forth. They slide back and forth. They do recline, and so on and so forth. But we do get a lot of room in here. So this is my my journey on the way back. Back home. It's very busy on the highway right here. This is 9 North. Going back up to Poughkeepsie. All right. Let me flip this around. 9 North going back up to Poughkeepsie. Like I said, I'm going to swing by the supermarket, get a few things for the house before I go home. Because when I go home, I'm not going to want to come back out. Kind of tired. Work my day job today. It wasn't too bad. With the Meals on Wheels today, and my the guys I work with were pretty behaved. They behaved themselves. They ain't giving no problems, so I didn't have to ball this up on nobody. All right, I kept this right in the holster. So I'm sitting here at a stoplight right now, waiting for the light to turn green. They turned out nicely. All right. This morning when I came out to work, it was a little cloudy. A little bit overcast, and it did rain a little bit of drizzle. But as you can see, they turned out pretty nicely. Temperature on the clock says 85 degrees, right, which is not bad. And it's sunny out. I want to basically go home and go chill for a minute. I got the AC on, the AC on a timer. So by the time I get home, the AC should be on. Cooling off the living room and the bedroom and whatnot. Or else you go up in the house, it's gonna be toasty. I don't like that. I like my house to be nice and comfy. Right? So, take a little drive with me. On my way home from Best Buy, like I said, I went and got a few things from there. And I'm about to head home. See, I guess it's not too busy. Everybody's trying to get home. People trying to get to the mall. Everybody's trying to get home from work or going to work. Whatever the case may be. So, this is I guess this is a typical Tuesday evening. On the highway. And I'm not going to stay on this camera too long. Just doing a very short footage. Maybe a good 10-15 minutes or so. On my ride home. As I said, I'm going to try and get as much footage as I can and post them on my YouTube page. All right. And I'm trying to get as much, views as I can on there, as much likes as I can on there, as much subscription as I can on there. I'm looking for 1,000 likes. That's the minimum I need in order for me to get my page established. All right, and then they can monetize my page, and I can start making a little bit of money. Maybe I can start making some money to where I can quit my evening job. Quit one of the jobs at least. And start dedicating some more time to making videos and posting them. Making some some decent videos and posting them. Right? And so, that's my plan. And hopefully, that happens soon. Sooner than later. There goes a white Mazda right there. White CX-9. I love my Mazda. It's the Mazda right there. I said my Mazda 2018 CX-9. Right, red. This red is a Soul. It's a Soul metallic red. Soul metallic red. Two-tone. Black trim. Red paint. Interior black, of course. Right, with the premium seats. The premium seats, you can got little holes and stuff like that in there. I guess they're kind of, a perforation, whatever you call them things. But there's a premium seating in the Mazda, right? And this series of Mazda right here is a touring series, right? It's a step above the basic Mazda, which only comes with like a fabric interior, cloth interior. It doesn't have the sunroof or the moon roof or whatnot. It doesn't come with an XM radio. I don't think it comes with an XM radio. The heated seats it doesn't come with, and the bells and whistles that the touring model comes with a premium package. The basic package doesn't come with. And the next package from that one up, which is the Grand Touring model. Now the Grand Touring model, it comes with the chrome trim. On the front bumper, the bottom lip, there has a chrome piece on there. On the side doors, it has a chrome piece. On the rear bumper, it has a chrome piece out there. They actually look pretty nice. It complements the vehicle very well. So if I do end up getting another Mazda, when the lease is up on this one, yes, I'm leasing this one. Which I think is a smarter way to go. For a vehicle that's up there in the price, because this one right here, the touring model, I paid upper 30s for it. Close to 40,000. All right. My payment is not ridiculous, right? Because I'm leasing it for a good 3 years, right? And when the lease is up in 2021, I can trade it in and get another brand new Mazda, or my other plan is to trade it in and get me a Volvo, the CX-90, which is my other dream truck. Those are nice. I'll probably get it in either like the midnight blue or white. I never had a white car before, right? So that'd be the ideal color. The Mazda here, like I said, is red. Like all the red cars I've had, all my cars that I've owned, throughout my life. I've been driving since I was 17, right? And now I'm 46. That's a long time ago. Over 20 years ago. I've had about 9 red cars. Out of all the cars I've owned, and I've owned many cars. I've owned at least close to 20 cars, throughout my time of driving, toward the time I've had my license. The majority of my cars have been red, right? And of course, this one, with no exception, is red. So the next car I'm going to get, I'm going to switch it up a little bit. I'm not going to get another red car, right? They're nice when you clean them up, but they do not stay clean at all. I have to wash this one at least twice a week. And if it doesn't rain, it'll stay clean. I just wipe it off, get the fiber rag and just wipe it off. But come tomorrow, it's dusty again. So the next color, like I said, I'm going to get is either the midnight blue or a white car. White car doesn't show dirt as much, right? So and I do not want to get silver, because the silver car is kind of boring. Even though they say, as for my insurance company, if you do end up getting a light color car, light color cars are usually cheaper. The insurance rates are usually cheaper, and the reason for that is, you can see them during the daytime. You can see it better at night, as opposed to a dark color car. Right, black cars, even that midnight blue that I'm planning on getting the Volvo, right? The insurance rate is going to be a little more expensive as opposed to getting a white vehicle. The red vehicle, it's dark but not so dark you can really see that one. But black vehicle, dark vehicles, and so on and so forth, probably like a charcoal gray, you can't really see as good as nights as opposed to a white car or a silver car, or a light color car. So my choice is going to be, when I'm ready to trade this one in, I'm going to get either a midnight blue, which is a very dark color, or a very light color, white. Never had a white car before. It's the first time. The Volvo do good look good in white. The CX-90 do look good in white. I get a white exterior, probably like a dark interior. If I can get either beige interior, or maybe a chocolate interior, or maybe a caramel interior, because I do see them with a caramel interior, which is pretty nice. I get it like that, and some black wheels. Of course nowadays, the way they got the color scheme going, excuse me, dirty pig. White exterior with black wheels kind of set it off. It gives it a good color contrast. The black wheels, the black, not matte wheels, but kind of glossy or semi-gloss wheels, will set it off. And maybe the top of it, I'll probably get a wrap in black. Something different. Nice sporty SUV. So I'm going to do some more research on that Volvo. I know Volvos have been good cars since day one. And I'm talking about from when I was a little boy growing up. I grew up in the islands, grew up in Jamaica. Volvos, BMWs, Mercedes-Benz, Jaguars, and cars like those, very prestigious cars. Only rich folks drive those cars. Only rich folks drove those cars when I was younger, growing up in the islands. And I guess the same thing here. I don't think Volvo is as popular, or as prestigious as a BMW, a Mercedes-Benz, or a Jaguar. But they're good cars nevertheless, right? And they've always been good cars from day one, rock solid. My dad had a Volvo station wagon, this was by like a 87, 86 Volvo station wagon, 5-speed stick. And that's actually where I learned to drive a stick shift from my dad's Volvo. I forgot what series that was back then, you know, but it was a big old wagon. You know, it was heavy. It had steel bumpers on there, you know, and it pulled through anything. It was real to drive also. It kind of sucked in the snow, but you put some good snow tires on there and put some sandbags in the back, and you're good to go. You know, you're going through that snow. All right? So, I'm going to get me a Volvo. If I can't afford a Volvo, and I pray to God I can, you know, I'm going to lease it, of course. You know, and these dealerships nowadays, they're making it so, you know, mediocre guys like me, average Joe like me, you know, can drive a car like that. All right, because they do have the model, which is the CX-90 T5, right? And of course, there's a CX-90 T6, and there's a T8, right? The T5, which is the less expensive model, right? I see a leasing deal on there for like $3,000 down to like $500 a month, like $550 a month, right? That's not bad. I mean, that's not a whole hell of a lot of money, you know, to afford, you know, for monthly payments. The T6, XE9 T6, which is, you know, with same $3,000 down, you know, the car is like $10,000 more. You know, that model is $10,000 more than the T5. All right, you're looking at about a $650 a month payment. You know, I'm quite comfortable with a $500 a month payment. You know, and plus the T6, the only difference with the T6, as opposed to the T5, is the T6 has a little more horsepower and probably better trimming. You know, it comes with like that brushed aluminum trim on there. You know, so that's not a big of a deal at all. You know, either model. They're nice to drive. They're nice looking vehicles. So, either one that I get is pretty good. So anyway, I'm here at Tropical Fresh. I'm about to get a few things before I head on home. You know, so I will talk to y'all later. Peace out. One love.